Hey guys, Peter Bexelman. I have my amazing partner Bob Hildreth on the other side. How you doing, Bob?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today, Pete?
Good, good, good. All right, we're doing good stuff. This is like the third time today we're talking. I love it. I love it. So to just bring everybody up to speed from the beginning. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Sure. My background is primarily education, and I got stuck here because of COVID-19. And I've always wanted to go into real estate. And talking to a buddy of mine in Texas, and then I saw your ad or what have you on Facebook Business, and it's been a great education. It's been, but I would preface that with saying anyone getting into this needs to go in assuming they're getting an education. I think that the danger for us was that we thought we already had a couple of deals, and they turned out not to be deals. And so, I would encourage people to join, but I'd encourage people to join with the knowledge that they need knowledge, I guess I should say. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you said you heard about me and Partner Driven on Facebook, was it? Social media?
I'm pretty sure it's Facebook Business, like the Facebook Business pages, or there was an ad on there or something.
Okay. I love it. I love it. So tell me, and I'm always curious, why'd you decide to go with us? I mean, what was it about us initially that caught your eye? I mean, we're not the only game in town in terms of, potentially doing real estate.
Sure. I think that part of it was just the transparency with being able to get a hold of somebody, being able to talk to a human being, being able to talk to somebody who I didn't feel like was just trying to shove a book at me. And just somebody who wasn't trying to, it didn't feel like you were trying to just pitch, here's this book, study it and do it. It was more like we have a community, which I feel like we do. We have a community, and I'm always stunned by our calls that we have every day of the week, and just being able to get on there and say, oh, hey, Sasha, hey, John, and the same people are on there. And if you get into that, I think that the key is to get into that community when you first join and just say, every day at this time, I'm going to be on this call. Even if you don't fully understand what's going on in the call, the more times you hear it, the more times you'll pick it up.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We already got a deal oh, guess what? Is our agent's name Randy Johnson?
That's him.
He just emailed me, said putting together the agreement together right now. Literally just got an email from him. All right, so let's talk.
And by the way, while we're on the phone, the reason Jeff, my partner, is not here is he's putting our second deal together.
I love it. I love it. Well, let's talk about the first one. How did you find it? Was he the one who brought it to us?
Yeah, he was the one. He said, after he talked to Ivan, which I encourage anybody, get your realtors to talk to Ivan. Ivan is the man. And the next day, Randy, this real estate guy, called me and he said, hey, Bob, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm just, looking at this app and trying to understand it. He said, come on, let's go for a ride. And he took me over there and I was just stunned. I mean, this is a beautiful house. At one point it had 3/4 of an acre out back that was just a garden, but it looks like crap now. It looks like an absolute jungle. It looks horrible. And the house has been through some rough times. It's definitely a distressed real estate, definitely in bad shape. But that's why we're getting it where we're getting it at. And so he showed it to me. He brought the key, which was his battery operated drill, so we could get through the boarded up windows. And we went in and he said, yeah, it's going to take some work. But those are the kind of deals that I was just like going, yeah, this is what I'm looking for, baby. Let me get my hands dirty. Let's go. We got this. So,
I love it. I love it. So totally off market. Wasn't an MLS, wasn't on any system. You're dealing directly with the owner. What did we get it for? What did you finally get it tied up for?
$30,000.
$30,000. And we're putting it right back in the market for how much?
69.
69,000. Okay, I love it. That's $40,000 right there. That's absolutely awesome. At the same time, your local partner has already got it. Is he already putting a contract on the second deal, or?
He's working on it. This is a person that it took a while to find. The other piece that I would say is that, guys, if you get into this, you got to be a pit bull. You can't be a bloodhound. You can't just lay on the porch, man. You got to bite into it. And then you got to say, I am going to get in touch with this person. And what that looks like for us is we've been trying to get in touch with this lady I tried for 2 weeks. And I said, Jeff, see if you have any luck. And then he pitched it back to me. So I finally got her address. We were trying to get in touch with her for 3.5 weeks before I finally got her on the phone. She said no to me, but she's warming up to Jeff. So it's a lot of it is just, you got to be a pit bull. And when a pit bull bites down, baby, that pit bull's going to win. That pit bull's going to win because he bites down and he hangs on for dear life. He doesn't let go. And that's what, so at any rate, that would be my wisdom to you is, man, you got to be a pit bull. You got to really want it. Another thing that I did, and Jeff did as well, that I think is really vitally important, make friends with the key people. The key people being your realtor, the key people being a contractor. I've got 2 contractors. I can pick up the phone and call them right now. And we're friends, man. One of them came over, we had dinner together. Another person is code enforcement. I learned this. So check with code enforcement in your city and say, hey, do you have any homes that are maybe like on your almost torn down list or about to be torn down list? And if they say yes, say, I'd like to get a list. A lot of places will not only give you the list, they will take you to those locations and go through those locations with you because they want to get those properties back on the tax record, man. They want those properties to be productive properties, but they can't be unless people like us come along.
That's awesome, man. That's just the wealth of information. So, Bob, there's people listening to this. They're potentially thinking of joining our partnering. They want to do some deals. What do you tell a person that's potentially looking to join our partner program?
I would say you're not going to find another program anywhere that's going to be as complete. And what I mean by complete, and that's the same thing Jeff will tell you. And Jeff's been through tons of the seminars and all this stuff. I would say, number one, this program is complete. They will get you through there as long as they see that you're putting effort forward. But the second thing that I would say is that if you think it's going to be a get rich quick scheme, yeah, it's not. It just is. It isn't going to happen. This is a hard work thing. It's not an easy thing, but hey, you know what? It works. If you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to listen and you're willing to learn and you're willing to be taught, it's rocking, baby.
That's awesome, man. I totally appreciate it, Bob. You guys are the best. Let's get this first one signed. Let's get the second one on the board. Let's do it. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.